Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Treasures of the Savage Frontier. If we take a look at the area map... Come on. There we go. Okay, we were in this room at the end of the last episode. We've moved one room south and a little west, and directly to our south is a secret door into a smaller room. So if we go through there, a single cleric sits on the floor in this room. And we might actually be able to get some useful information out of him, so let's question him. You record his tale as Journal Entry 57. Which we have nearly reached. The pirates have created much sadness and despair in Port Llast. They've burned this temple. You can see the scorch marks on that wall. Attacked the merchant ships. Taken over the northwest corner of the village. We keep finding their little scraps of paper. You shall have good fortune today, as though they ever say. What's the hidden code? For whom does this have meaning? These papers of good fortune have brought us nothing but sorrow. Well, I'm sure you'll be happy to hear we just cleared out the Kraken base. So maybe you can clean up your temple and get back to work. Okay. Nothing further to the south, so this time we'll continue west. There should be something in the next room. At one time this room must have been used for trash disposal. Its only current occupants are ravenous rats. Oh, at least it's not Otyugs.
But Otyugs are so cute!
Oh, well these are cute little, cute big rats.
I prefer the Otyugs. The Otyugs are awesome.
Well, these rats have little pink paws.
The Otyugs are better.
Lost in Blue thinks Otyugs are better than giant rats. Of course, Lost in Blue hasn't looked at these cute, big, giant rats. I just hope they don't have rabies. Oh, let's see what their hit points are like. Oh, hey. They're not worth casting spells on. They only have 4 hit points each. At least assuming these are the only rats in the room. Oh no, there's more behind us! Although it is refreshing to see something with not that many hit points fight range. I mean, like this could easily have been used as a monster in the previous game, with no problem. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yep, it was. And I don't think we need to rest since we didn't use any spells in that room. So let's get turned around. and head back north And this time, instead of going back east, we'll head north again. Now, we do want to save and cast protective spells before we go in the next room, because I happen to know there's a black robe spy who can cast some rather nasty, evil clerical spells like Slay Living. Which is basically the reverse of Raise Dead. Not a nice thing to be caught by. So, Bless and Prayer will improve our saving throws. And I think we probably don't have to bother with Fire Shield. But basically anything that will make us harder to hit and give us initiative bonuses. So that we can take out the bad guy before the bad guy can take us out. Okay, let's go for it. A single man in black is in this room, casting spells over several prone figures. He changes targets when you enter. Oh, well, he does have some giant zombies with him. Okay, let's... Bunch of giant zombies. Okay. Well, hopefully he'll be vulnerable to magic missile. Okay. Well, at least that magic missile kept him from using Slay Living on us. And Teresa's taking care of the giant zombies. Thank you, Teresa. Good job with the flank attack, Eladad. Ooh, what did the Black Robe Spy have for treasure? Bit of gems and platinum. Ooh. Okay, forget the boots and cloak. Let's see if any of that stuff we want to take. Helm, shield, plate, mail, and flail. Ooh, that's a flail +3. That would be a really good thing to pick up. That's a helm +1 and plate +1 and a shield +1. The flail +3 is the thing we want to concentrate on. In fact, okay, I'd say Teresa can probably get rid of the Tunnels of Orlumbor map since we've been there already. And then she can take that flail. The rest we don't really need. Unless there's something of it that Ougo can use. Oh, we could give him the helm. That's about it. Yeah, so that mace plus 2 is 1d6 plus 5. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's plus 3. And share of gold, and I think we're done here. Okay, I think we'll want to have these couple of magic items ID'd, and then we'll be ready to leave town. So I just need to retrace our steps, get back out of here. This time we can skip the little side room since we've already cleared those out. There should be a general store up the street this way, which should be good enough for IDing things. Okay, let's... Yep, that is a flail plus 3. And a ring of electrical immunity. That would actually be useful for one of the mages to have equipped. Well, we can clear some room in their inventories. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we could possibly treat Ougo to a belt plus 1 and a cloak plus 1 if we wanted to. Although we're not going to have him with us that much longer. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Well, I have double checked and I don't believe there's a training hall in Luskan, which is the next town we're supposed to go to. So I think we'll step outside of Port Llast and then I will pause the recording, backtrack to Neverwinter for training, and then come back once we're just outside Port Llast again. So hang on. Okay, we're on the wilderness map, and I'm going to pause the recording, get trained, and come back to this point. So just a sec. And we're back. Yeah, Hosita was able to level up as a thief, and Tomas was promoted to the next level as a magic user. So he learned the spell Cloud Kill. Kind of like Stinking Cloud, larger area of effect. Even trickier to target. So let's keep moving, and that should be Luskan up there. Okay. And here we are. Okay, you might remember the way Luskan was laid out in the previous game. It's pretty similar this time around. Well, there aren't any guards waiting there. That's the inn. Don't need to go there yet. Yeah, I remember this building. Brass plate here proclaims, "The Captain's Court. All who seek booty, justice, or mercy from the High Captains may enter. Kneel and make their entreaties here." Okay. Don't know if anything's going to happen. The High Captains are at their homes accepting tribute from the Captains of the North. If you wish, you may visit them there, but beware, their friendship comes not cheaply. Yeah. So, reasonably polite for now. Okay, I think we can go... Yeah, down here should be a building I don't think we got to. Hammond's General Store, durable netting, low prices. Oh, with a driftwood sign. Oh. Same stuff, but look at the inflated prices. Usually it did give away that it's not a friendly town. Now, due north, there should be one of the captain's houses. Let's see if we can flee. Now, this time, instead of stealing treasure that's being delivered as tribute, what you can do is if you want to offer tribute yourself, you can rest safely. But it's going to cost you 20% of the party's coins, gems, and jewelry. Or later on in the game, when you've exposed the pirates' plans, you can just defeat the guards and then you can rest there anyway. Oh, yeah. Do you wish to pay your respects to the High Captain Baram? Oh, we know his name. No. Fools! Don't waste my time! So we don't get to stay there unless we want to contribute. And that's another one of the High Captain's houses due west of us. And let's... So that was one of the high captain's houses. There's another one here, another one here, another one here, and then there's one little ways to the west of them. And directly north of that, you remember those scrags that were in Luskan the last time? Yeah, one of those scrag-infested warehouses. If we had hidden on that tour boat, we would have ended up here. And, I mean, they have the entrance to the host tower or the arcane, but you don't actually get to go in there. So we might as well not bother. So instead of going into the High Captain's houses for now, we'll go in this much smaller house over here. Wait right there! A female voice orders. Suddenly you find a too-sharp battle axe at your throat, and a ring of warriors encircles you. And it's nice and cozy in here because it's another one of those 10 by 10 foot rooms. At ease, the axe-wielding woman commands. I know these outsiders. You recognize the voice and sword arm of Jagaerda, although we can't see her in the screen here, and record her story as Journal Entry 74. It's good to see you all again. Since we last talked on Mintarn, I've learned much. Ruathym is back in Luskan and has planned to blockade Waterdeep, despite the fact that they're ancient enemies. Ruathym's power lies in its fleet, one of the strongest of the trackless sea. Captain Redleg's their commander. His men say he commands the fleet, but not with his own voice. He may be under someone's magical control. This is no empty threat. As powerful as Waterdeep is, it lives and dies by its trade across the seas. If the combined fleets block the harbor and they lay siege to the city's gates, it's possible that even Lord Pygeron's power would not be sufficient to save the city. We must go to Ruathym and find Captain Redleg. With or without his help, we must break the Ruathym Luskan alliance. Paks still wants to know, what about Jabarkas? If we're to defeat this plan of our enemies, Captain Redleg must be rescued on Ruathym. I must stay here to learn more of their plot. Will you take on this mission? Okay. When do we get to find Jabarkas? Let's see. Oh, I guess we better rescue him. Now, orders Jagaerda. 4 men pull on a rope and a portion of the back wall lowers into the water. A small boat is moored nearby. She climbs in and you follow. Jagaerda smiles at you and says, I had a feeling you'd say yes. You row out of Luskan harbor, come to an anchored ship. She introduces you to the captain and climbs back into the boat. May Helm protect you! Perhaps we'll meet again. Look for me next time you pass through Luskan. She waves goodbye. Oh, that was quick. You set sail for Ruathym. The voyage is uneventful, except for Hosita spending most of the journey hanging over the leeward rail. The ship drops anchor with the rocky coast of Ruathym. It's still a small bulge on the horizon. We must row in, says the captain. We haven't been invited to visit, and they don't like unannounced guests. Climbing into a small boat, you take up the oars and begin to row. Elro here abruptly stops rowing and cries out, There's the shore! That's Ruathym! You skillfully maneuver the small boat through the great waves of the trackless sea, sliding between knife-sharp rocks to come to rest on a tiny beach of black sand. You step up onto a crude pier of black rocks and sand. Well, I guess we have to finish our mission on Ruathym before we get to go back to Luskan and see if Jabarkas is being held there. And so I guess we'll deal with Ruathym in the next episode. See you then.